Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. This, that, and the other. All those words. What is up? Bunch of random nonsense coming out of my mouth. Nothing different here, as you can see. Welcome to the KillJoy Jake stream. Yes. Ooh. It's going to be a very fun stream. Gonna talk a little bit about Terrifier 2, give you my final predictions, final verdict on what we think this movie's gonna be. Oh, final thoughts, anything. Just express some Terrifier 2 artsy-fartsy, any kind of thoughts you may have about the film. We're gonna go all into that tonight. First, I want to thank some awesome people, though, in the chat. Lighting Ghost and Nanette Blackwell have become channel members. Thank you so much to both of you. Welcome to the cult. There's free Kool-Aid waiting for you at the door. Make sure to drink a whole cup. Drink 2 cups. Screw it. It's delicious. It's the best Kool-Aid I've ever had in my entire life. You will enjoy it. Trust me, my friends. But thank you. Thank you so much for being channel members. I really appreciate that. You guys are the best. So what is up? What is up? I see a bunch of cool people in the chat. Holy crap. We got Fried Chucky saying Terrifier 2 is going to be the bloodiest movie all year. I can't wait to see for the first time. Yeah. I love it. Muscles are on fire. There's a devil in the background and he's in love with those muscles. I love it. That's what I'm reading from the emojis there. There's a little story in that. It's good stuff. Matt is here. Hi. Hi, Matt. Joss is here. Hi, Jake. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you. I hope you're doing well as well. I'm doing fantastic, in fact. Average noodle. Not a regular noodle. This is an average, it's a regular noodle. He's not above the noodle. He's not above other noodles. He's just a little macaroni. So hyped for the movie, but I'm really excited about the new Winnie the Pooh horror movie. More than Terrifier 2? Hot take. Average noodle. I like it though. Not a very average opinion for a very average noodle, let me tell you. Shaka Swan is here. What's up? What's up? Carving some pumpkins. I like it. This idiot is here. Morbin time. That's me. Easton Plays, what's up, what's up? Saying, hey, Jake, it seems Terrifier 2 got a rated R. That's actually something we're talking about, Easton, about how it's not rated. So, I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. But thanks for being a channel member, Easton. I appreciate that. Blitzball for Life is saying, what's up, guys? What's up, what's up? Welcome to the Terrifier stream. Welcome to the Artsy Fartsy stream. I see a bunch of you also, other wonderful people here as well. Extron is here. The Marvel Lord is here. What's up, what's up? Screambox is not going to Screambox tomorrow, by the way. It'll be out sometime in November. I'm not sure when. We don't have a release date yet, but it will be out. It was promised to us later in November at some point. So if you can't make it to theaters tomorrow, I know in some select theaters, it's also playing throughout the weekend, but here at least it's only playing Thursday. So if you can't see it tomorrow, you will be able to see it on Screambox in November. So no worries, you'll be able to see it. Blyston is saying, I think Art is going to connect on the 9th Circle once the film finishes. I know that's like an old school, that's like one of the other ones. The only one I've seen is All Hallows Eve and Terrifier with Art the Clown. But I believe that's like the other short film that he's from. I have yet to see that yet. I hear it's pretty dope though. I don't think it's David Howard Thornton to my knowledge though. I believe it's the actor from All Hallows Eve, once again playing him there. Don't quote me on that. Daniels J 2004 is saying, I cannot wait to see Terrifier 2 this week. Me too. I'm very pumped for it. I really think this is going to be one of my favorite horror films of the year. We had a lot to talk about regarding it too, which is going to be fun. So let's swap over to the chill ass music. Chillax, chill ass music. That's what I'm talking about. We got Lewis here saying, hey dude, I think it's gonna be one of the best horror movies of all time. Heck yeah, all the power to you. I'm excited for it. I really think it's gonna be dope. I could be one of my favorite horror movies of the year, maybe of all time. That would be awesome. That would be awesome too. Some of the stuff I'm reading about it is great. If you guys want a bit of a look into what to expect from this, Damien Leone just had this awesome interview with Bloody Disgusting. I was going to do a video on it today, but I just completely ran out of time. So I just ended up doing a Halloween theory video that not too many of you liked, but that's okay. I talked a little bit about in this interview, Damien's talking a lot about the film, how it differs from the first one, and just like his writing process, what it feels like, how it's going to be something just really different for the slasher genre. I got that link in the description of this video. It's a really nice little interview. I recommend reading it. If you're interested, maybe you haven't been following the updates on this page for the past 2 years, because that is how long I've been covering this thing. I'm very excited for Terrifier 2. Well, Damien kind of covers a lot of the questions you may have about it. A lot of questions that it was like nice. He answered a lot of things about like going into criticisms of Terrifier 1 and kind of pointing out like those criticisms that the fans weren't super happy with. Like I know a lot of people have said like they don't like the plot, the characters weren't deep enough for me to really care when they died and all that. That's like the two big things I hear about it. Damien talks about that in this interview, and it's really nice stuff. So if you're curious, check that out. And apparently there is an end credit scene. Bob geeks out over pop culture is saying, and I would imagine it's got to be something that leads into a Terrifier 3. I mean, Damien Leone in that article I was just talking about talks about he's definitely got a future for Art the Clown. He doesn't want it to go stale, but he has a few more tricks up his sleeve when it comes to Mr. Art that he would love to do in the future. I'd imagine this words are hard. End credit sequence would be some kind of lead into that, I would imagine. Maybe once again at the end of this epic 2 hour and 20-minute movie, because that's how long it is. That intrigues me. Maybe at the end of this, Art the Clown dies, but then gets resurrected yet again. We'll just have to see. Bob. I'm excited. I'm real excited. Light and Ghost is throwing $2 out there. Thank you so much, Light and Ghost. I appreciate that. Have you finished AHS yet? Well, I have not finished American Horror Stories, if that's what you're talking about. I got about 4 episodes in, and then I got really busy, so I have not been able to finish that. I know the new season comes out real soon, season 11, the New York City. I want to say like next week. Like I want to say like the 12th it comes out, but off the top of my head, I can't remember. It actually may be today. Maybe that's what you're referencing. Regardless, I'm pumped. Very excited. Very excited to finish both that and the season 11. It's going to be good. Thank you so much for the $2, Lighting Ghost. I appreciate that. Snarling Carling. What's up? I love that name. Hi, Jake. So excited for you to finally see it and for everyone else to see it too. Heck yeah. I am very pumped. I genuinely think it's going to be one of my favorite horror films of the year. I've talked about on this page extensively how much I just love some gross, nasty practical effects in horror movies. I can't get enough of it. I just can't get enough. But yeah, no, I'm so excited for this. I love the first Terrifier. I genuinely think it has some of the best best kills in a horror movie in a very long time. It's just so unapologetically fucked up. Like it's just like, here's something really fucked up. Get used to it. We're doing this. It's very punk. So I like that. Extron, so I don't watch, just to answer this general, I get this question a lot about movies I have not been able to see yet. I don't watch any reviews for movies before I see them. Like, I feel like that, I just don't like non-spoiler reviews. Some people are all about them and they're like, they want to get a feel for what a movie's going to be. I don't want that at all. Like, I just want to go into a movie based off of, what people have said about it, and then I'll give my expectation. So I don't watch anybody's reviews until I've seen the movie and made the review myself. Then I'll go check out like Cody Leach's review of whatever. So I know he's already done a review on it. I know a few people have already done reviews on it, got to see it early. I unfortunately couldn't make the showing, so I would have had a review out a week ago, but your boy just didn't want to go down to Fort Lauderdale with everything going down in Florida. Speaking of which, all the love to all the people in Florida. I know I think the storm has pretty much passed at this point, but all the love to you all. I hope you all are staying safe. I hope they show it in German cinemas too. I would love to see it here. That would be awesome. Hopefully. I know they rolled it out to 700 plus like American cinemas, which is crazy. So hopefully they could do something like that over there. So to my knowledge too, it's unrated. Like it's an unrated movie and it's going to a bunch of cinemas. That's a really big deal. That's pretty dope. I hope it comes out worldwide too. That would be great. I hope more people get to see it. That would be sick. Are you an extreme horror fan? Extreme! I don't know. That's a little too extreme for me, Dan the Man. I don't know, man. Scares me. Lighting Ghost is throwing $5 in there as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Chucky tonight, Terrifier 2 tomorrow, and Hellraiser Friday. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I probably won't be doing reviews of the Chucky series, but I'll probably watch the whole thing once it's over and then do something. But I'm just not all that excited about it. I wish I was. Season 1 just wasn't as good as what I was thinking, but I'm excited for other people who are excited for it though. So all the power to you. I hope it's good. I hope season 2 is amazing. I'm really rooting for it. I hope it's better than season 1. But yeah, I'm really excited for Terrifier 2 tomorrow and Hellraiser Friday. It's a crazy week for horror fans, man. We got a lot of good stuff this week. Very exciting shit. So just so you guys know, I'll have a Terrifier 2 review Friday morning and probably a Hellraiser review a little later on in the day. And then I'll be going live. So Friday is just going to be insane, pretty much. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. I might have like a little update video in the morning, but that's probably going to be about it. I kind of want to rest up for Friday because it's going to be nuts. 2 reviews and probably a crazy live stream Friday is what I'm guessing for the schedule. So it's going to be fun. Terrifier 2 is 100% unrated. If it does well, they might start showing it internationally. We'll see. We'll just have to see. That's really exciting. Really exciting stuff. I know it's just reading that interview. It's like Damien's everything he's saying about it is so exciting, man. Oh, God, I'm pumped. I still can't get over the timeline inconsistencies in the Chucky TV show. You know, the thing I appreciate about the show, though, is it's got some cool things going on, and I love seeing all the legacy characters back all in one place. It's not all bad, but I just like, you compare that to some of the other shows going on right now, and it's just like, man, it's a shame. I think there's a lot going for that show, too. I would love, like a Chucky show is a great idea conceptually. They have a lot of writers on board. It doesn't really feel focused. But you know, I'm still rooting for it. Maybe season 2 is better. You know, we haven't seen season 2 yet. I'm just speaking about season 1. Maybe season 2 really finds its footing and like just takes off. I hope so. I'm really rooting for it because I've talked about this extensively. I love Don Mancini, his writing. I love all of the Chucky movies pretty much. I even really like Seed of Chucky. Like, I fuck with Seed of Chucky, man. It's a good movie. I think it's fun. A lot of people hate on it, and I get it. Like, it's a weirder movie in the franchise, but I even enjoy that one. I don't think there's a bad Chucky movie besides the Child's Play remake, which we don't talk about. But I like all the Don Mancini Chucky movies, man. I fuck with them. And yeah, Tom's putting out another good point about Terrifier 2. 100% wasn't expecting that from critics, my friends. That's pretty fucking wild. I think someone pointed out there's only like 7 critics that wrote 100%, but that's still 7 more than I was expecting a 100% rating from. So that to me is just exceptional in every facet. That's fucking awesome. I'm really excited for this. Finally, I found someone that actually likes Seed of Chucky. You're the best. All the power to you, CJ. Yes. Seed of Chucky, baby. Seed of Chucky fans unite. I love it. That's funny. Have you watched Mr. Harrigan's Phone yet? I got the note that came out today, I believe. I think I got the notification from Netflix. I will be checking that one out. I'm very interested. Any Stephen King related thing, yeah, I'm gonna check out. Even if it's something where I'm like, meh, I'll check it out. No, I love anything Stephen King related for the most part. Like 9 out of 10 Stephen King things, I'm a fan. 9 out of 10. There's that 1 out of 10 where I'm just like, meh, whatever about, but most of it I really enjoy. I can't remember, is it Graveyard Shift is the one that's all about like the giant rat in the basement that eats people or whatever? That's pretty fucking awesome too. Like there's weirder ones that you're like, what even is that, Jake? And I'm like, look into it, man. Stephen King's got some weird ass movies, man, that obviously other people have made, but based off of his ideas. It's good stuff. I love it. Honestly, Seed of Chucky is average, but I don't think it's a bad movie. That's my point. I mean, if you think it's average, hell yeah. But I think it's an interesting turn for the franchise. They never kept it the same. It was always going all over the place with tone. It's still doing that even now. I think it's great. I think it's pretty damn sick. I wouldn't want just same old every single time. Don Mancini understands that about his franchise, and I think that's pretty cool. Ricky the Rat! Yes! If you guys watched my Halloween video today, Ricky the Rat made an appearance. He doesn't come out of his sewer too often, but him and his brother, Jerry, they came out for today's Halloween video. So thank you to the Rat brothers, Ricky and Jerry, for coming out. Locked seems to be a fan of especially Ricky, so... Thanks, Locked. Lighting Ghost throwing $2 in there again. Thank you. Lighting Ghost, you are officially the MVP of this stream. Becoming a channel member, throwing in all these super chats. I just appreciate it. Thank you. What do you think of the Dahmer show so far? I watched the first episode and I fell asleep because it was very late last night. I was working on the movie until about 3 a.m. We got got some work done on it. Let me tell you, we edited a big chunk of our fan film last night. And as I was going to bed, I turned on Dahmer because that's easy to fall asleep to. That makes a whole lot of sense. And I just don't remember it. I got to be honest. So I'm gonna get through it when I have some time. But as of right now, I'm staying up till 3 a.m. working on shit. So I just don't have any time to watch anything unless it's a movie I'm reviewing. So at some point though, I will check this out. It sounds very promising. I'm starting to get into true crime a little more too. I'm starting to dig it. Starting to dig it a little more. I was never a big fan of true crime. I liked fictional crime in horror movies a little more, but I'm starting to get more into it, and it's interesting stuff. I follow a few YouTube channels that do like true crime stuff. It's interesting. It's very interesting to hear about. So Carrie's showing some love. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Carrie. I appreciate that. Thanks for the $10. Hey there, friend. Just dropping some dinero for the Debbie Salt Fund. But seriously, you are the best, Jake. Thank you so much. Debbie will be very happy to know that we made $10 going towards her funds. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Carrie. I appreciate that. Mrs. Loomis is the best ghost face, and no one can convince me otherwise, is basically what Carrie is trying to say right there. No, totally kidding. Totally joking. Shaka Swat is saying, I don't know how you still have a voice. Great points. I don't know how I do either. Yeah, I can't answer that. I can't even answer that. I don't know. I don't even know how I'm alive right now. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. I'm just absolutely grooving around. Just grooving around. Braylon is saying, I can't wait for Terrifier 2 tomorrow. Hell yeah, I am seeing this thing later tomorrow night. I can't wait. I don't know. I'm so fucking pumped. I really think this is going to be fucking nasty. Some of the things Damien Leone has promised us is that it's going to be even worse than the first one. The first movie didn't get a theatrical release. No, this one did. And apparently this is worse. I don't know what's worse than getting cut in half from the genitals down, but fuck, we're going to find out, I guess, tomorrow. So Jake just runs purely on vibes, pretty much. I'm like a vibe vampire. I just kind of suck the vibes out. And that's so gross. Why would I say that? Ugh. Nasty. What's up, Sphinx? How's it going? What's up? I haven't been able to stop by recently. Hope everything is going well. Everything is fantastic. It's all good. We just appreciate you being here now. We appreciate it. Easton is saying, are we going to start talking about Terrifier? Also, I tried some Kool-Aid and it tasted weird. Just keep drinking it. It's all good. No, I'm kidding. Yes, we are talking about Terrifier. We're talking a little Terrifier. Average Noodle is saying, bro. What's up, bro? Jake runs on Dab's energy, yes. Excited for Red Right Hand? Hell yeah, I am too. Had to kill a stream before because his voice was dead. Yeah, I did. That was bad. But all good. We're vibing now. So talking a little bit about Terrifier 2, though. I think the biggest thing that I'm excited for, like I was just saying, is obviously some more practical effects from Mr. Damien Leone. I really do. Matt's got to go. Peace out, Matt. We appreciate it. I loved his work with the first Terrifier. He's working on this movie called Stream that I got to support on Indiegogo. That's coming from producer of this movie, Michael Levy. I'm really excited for that one too. That's basically the same crew doing these movies. They're doing this other film called Stream. David Howard Thornton, who plays Art the Clown in Terrifier and Terrifier 2, will be playing some killer in that as well. It's got an awesome cast too. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I highly recommend looking into it. It's basically another movie coming out soon from the Terrifier people. So it's looking really cool. Looking real cool. Werewolf by Night is going to be awesome. I have not heard of this yet. That sounds pretty fucking sick, though. I love the title. Hellraiser on Friday, and where I gotta look into this, apparently. Everyone's excited for it. Everyone knows about it, but me. Holy shit. Have you seen the new Hellraiser? If so, did you like it? I'll be watching it Friday with everybody else, and then I'll have a little review of it then. So, I'm excited. The fucking reviews are amazing. Like, everyone is talking positively about the new Hellraiser. I really think it's gonna be good. I'm very pumped. Very pumped. I'm not sponsored yet, Locked, so I won't be talking positive about them until then, but no, I'm kidding. I've never had HelloFresh. I have no opinion on it, but I hear it's good. I hear it's pretty, it's actually like, okay, this is actually kind of worth it, speaking of sponsorships. How does Jake keep his energy on little sleep, editing videos, and feeding his local pet rats? He eats HelloFresh. Apparently, not sponsored. Not sponsored. Gotta make that very clear. That's funny. Werewolf by Night is the new oh, that's why I don't know about it. It's the new MCU Halloween special coming out this month. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty whatever about the MCU right now. I'm excited for 2024. We got Fantastic Four and Deadpool 3. That's gonna be cool. But like the last like 3 MCU movies I saw, I just did not care for at all. I don't know. Hopefully I'm still rooting for. That's another one. That's another big thing I'm still rooting for, though. MCU stuff. Hope it gets good at some point. I would love to cover that on my second page too, because I used to like the early MCU movies were fucking great. I love those. I love Infinity War and Endgame too. But some of the other ones, I'm just kind of I see why some people are like pretty meh. I get it. I heard Terrifier 2 can already be pre-ordered and is releasing the 24th allegedly. Ooh. Okay, that's exciting shit. I will definitely be buying this one. I think even if I don't like it, which I doubt that, I think I'm really gonna like it. I'm definitely buying this one. Like I said, I've been covering this for 2 years. It's just been a big part of my life, so I'm just really excited for it. I'm really fucking pumped. I'm just really pumped to see it. I've been waiting for this, I've been waiting for tomorrow since like the beginning of 2020. So, since I really got into the first Terrifier, so I'm pumped, man. Fuck, this is exciting. Kills are gonna be great, I think, like I said. And another big criticism of this franchise, too, I want to get into is about the first one. A lot of people were like, man, the characters are just nothing characters. You killed our main characters halfway through and then started up with other characters randomly. It's kind of weird. I get the criticism. I get it. But Damien Leone has addressed that in this new interview, like I was talking about. It's all about how deep Jonathan and Sienna's characters are, who are kind of like the pulse of this film. The main characters getting terrorized by Art the Clown. Kind of throws a monkey wrench in my whole theory that Jonathan's gonna die viciously, but I think there's still something, maybe, I don't know. Not that I want him to die. I love Elliot Fulham in real life. He's super nice. He's been super supportive of my channel. He's an awesome guy. He just put out an album too. He's like 18 years old. He just put out an album. Like, what? It's awesome. Guy's sick. Lauren Levera is also amazing too. I'm actually rooting for both of them. I would love to see them both return for a Terrifier 3. That would be awesome. I haven't even seen them in the movie yet. I've seen some clips. That's all I've seen, and I'm excited. I rewatched Terrifier a few nights ago, and I'm still not fully desensitized to Dawn's death yet. It's so intense. It really is. Man, I mean, top 10 kills from the past 10 years, that's up there somewhere. That's one of the most fucked up things I've ever seen. And he's smiling the whole time, just doing this. It's fucking crazy, man. Ugh! Messed up. Absolutely messed up. How you doing, Jake? What's up, Tid? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Just finished watching Halloween 1978 for the millionth time as it's officially spooky season. Fuck yeah, my dude. Nice. I hope you enjoyed it. Little Michael action here in the afternoon. Nice. Fucking love that movie. I could watch that movie a million times too, honestly. Like the music, the characters, it's just so good. So it's so comfy. You watch that movie and you're like, you just sink into this like creepy world, spooky ass world. I love it. It's really an immersive slasher film. I love that one. Love that one. Marvel Lord is saying hopefully Terrifier 3 is announced. I hope so too. I mean, dude, they've been talking about Terrifier 3 for so long now. Like, not just in this thing I'm talking about, this little Damien Leone interview. I mean, they've been talking about that for years. You know, they've been talking about wanting to continue this on, make this a whole franchise. I think even Damien here mentions making this like a franchise similar to Friday the 13th with like 10 movies and all that. And he kind of talks about how he's worried it could get stale, and he doesn't want that to happen. He just constantly wants it to get bigger and bigger with each movie. I see that as maybe being a challenge after this one, especially because it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. But I think that's possible, still moving forward. It's always possible to take it to some other crazy level you haven't taken to yet, I think. Just all depends on the execution. You gotta have some kind of motivation for wherever your idea is going, I guess. You know it's spooky season when Jeepers Creepers Reborn is officially available on digital. Oh, that's one to spend your hard-earned cash on for sure. It's officially available on digital. Nothing scarier than making others sit through it with me. Yeah, that's got to be the most terrifying thing you could put people through this year. For sure. Have you seen Perfect Blue from 1997? This has been on my watch list for a long time. I have not seen this one though, unfortunately. My buddy, that's like one of his favorite movies of all time, and he's like, dude, have you not seen that? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Bro, I watched the scene on my old laptop a few years back, and Terrifier still gives me nightmares. Fuck yeah, dude. And to me, it's not just because of the gore, too. I think it's David Howard Thornton's performance as the clown. I mean, he's terrifying, man. He's got just that crazy look on his face all the time. He emotes so well. Like, that's what I love so much about the Creeper in Jeepers Creepers, too. That I feel like Damien Leone really captures David Howard Thornton does in that first Terrifier. And I'm sure he does it maybe even better here in Terrifier 2. So his performance is a big thing I'm looking forward to in Terrifier 2. Just 2 hours of David Howard Thornton going fucking crazy and all that makeup. I'm all about that. Listen, that's no complaints from this guy. Juliana Smiler is here. What's up, Juliana? How's it going? Welcome, Smiler Clan, to the old stream. Saying, happy Wednesday, Jake. Do you have your Halloween decorations up yet? The Smiler household is ready for spooky season. Heck yeah. Well, as you can see in my room, it is always spooky season, every single day. But we gotta work on gotta put up some decorations outside for sure. Haven't been able to do that yet. It's been a crazy couple of days, as I was just talking about. So at some point, though, I will absolutely find the time. This Sunday, I'll actually have a few hours off, which is gonna be nice. Can't wait for that. Oh boy, it's break time. I'm going to be watching Halloween 3 Season of the Witch either later on tonight or tomorrow to do a review. Jake, I can't remember how you feel about the third one. I love it. Speaking of which, which way should my head go? There we go. Yeah, I got the little mask. I got the mask from it. I love it. Gotta have that on there. Gotta represent the Season of the Witch. That's honestly, I love that movie. I just feel like it shouldn't be called Halloween 3. And I think it would have been super successful. It's a great B movie. It's a lot of fun. It's really fucking crazy. So it's a really zany horror film. I just love how out there it gets, while also still being dark. It's really dark and it's really goofy at the same time. That to me is just my favorite. It's like dark chocolate horror. You know, you got the bitterness, you got the sweetness. You put those together, bam! It's a good mix. Love it. The Smile movie was messed up. Fuck yeah, it was. I loved it. I love it a lot. Don't ask. Okay, I won't. Apparently someone leaked the first 8 minutes on Reddit but got deleted like an hour later. Well, as you know, Average Noodle, or maybe you don't, I don't know. I try not to report on any leaks or anything the studio basically didn't want us to see. If the creators didn't want this put out somewhere, I don't report on it. I don't check it out. It's just I just feel like that's the least I can do to respect these awesome filmmakers who make these things for us, is not to spoil all the fun stuff they're about to give to us. Because that would suck. Why would I even go to the movie at that point? You know, that would just be boring. I love the fact that Art the Clown was mime-ish. I love a silent killer that just goes fucking crazy. Yeah, absolutely. He does all the, like, he never talks, and he never even makes sound. Like, he doesn't laugh. I think that there's something fucking terrifying about that. That's so fucking horrifying. I love that. It's great stuff. I'm extremely excited for Halloween Ends. I just know it's gonna be good. But the real question is, Terrifier 2 or Halloween Ends? Which one will be better? I would love to do like a... Ooh, I should do a poll on that after they both come out, actually. That would be kind of fucking dope. And holy shit, Lighting Ghost is throwing $20 in there. Dude, thank you. Thank you so much, Lighting Ghost. I appreciate it. Absolute MVP over here. Holy crap. Saying favorite Saw movie and twist. Mine is the second one, because when Jigsaw said your son is in a safe place, who would have thought he means a actual safe? Yeah, great point. Plus the house events took place 2 days before, blew my mind. Lighting Ghost, I actually kind of agree with you. I really love the twist in the second one. But my thing about this is, like, the twist in the first movie is like one of the best twists I've ever seen in a film. Like, top 5 twists of all time, that first Saw is up there. But I will say Saw 2's twist, of all the sequels, probably my favorite, and it's also been mimicked by a bunch of the other sequels, and arguably mimicked in some of the sequels, especially Jigsaw. Like, I don't even think that's an argument, but I fucking love Saw 2. No, I totally agree with you there, man. That's the fucking great movie. I love all the stuff in the house too. All those traps are really messed up. The needle trap is like one of my all-time favorites. That's so fucked up and so original to me. It's nasty. Having to jump into a pile of fucking used needles, I can't even know. The probability that thing would go into places you wouldn't want it to go. Yeah. No way. I love it. Lighting Ghost, thanks for the $20 though. Thank you. Speaking of which, I can't wait for Saw X 2. Hopefully we get that sometime next year. That would be awesome. I see Lighting Ghost may be excited for that one as well. So hopefully it has a good twist too this time around. Gina is saying, my town doesn't even have a movie theater, so that means I'll have to wait until the end of October before I get to see Terrifier. Aw, that's a bummer, Gina. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully it gets on Screambox as soon as fucking possible so that you can watch it. I really hope so. I would love to. I'm kind of sad that it's only playing tomorrow. Like, I've seen some people say, oh, yeah, Jake, it's playing like the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, even the 9th some places. It's only playing here on the 6th. That's the only time. Makes me kind of sad. I would love to see it twice to review this multiple times, but I guess I'm gonna have to suck up all of its nutrients in one go, as they say. That's what the reviewers say, right? Right? Yeah, I think so. Sucking up the nutrients. Carter Scotland Allen throwing $10 in there. Thank you so much, Carter. Welcome to the stream, man. Hyped for Terrifier 2 tomorrow. I managed to get my dad to go see the film. Oh, shit. Can't wait for his reaction. He has seen the hacksaw scene, and he could barely make it through. Great soup, Jake. Hell yeah, Carter. Thank you so much, man. That's hilarious. Funny you say that. The first time I watched the original Terrifier was with my dad too. One of his buddies had recommended it to him and was like, "Oh yeah, let's watch this crazy horror movie." And my mind was blown. I'm like, "This is the grossest movie I've ever seen in my life. I love it. This is awesome." So yeah, if you could barely make it through that, I hear Terrifier 2 is even worse. I don't know why. And also, just another thing, there's a lot of fandoms out there, but I just want to thank all the Terrifier people out there for not spoiling Terrifier 2. A lot of people have already seen this movie. Like, this is premiered like multiple times in different countries, in the US now, and I have not seen anything spoiled. I've been very happy about that. Thank you all. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. All the love to you all. All you Art the Clown fans. You guys are the best. But yes, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what tops the hacksaw scene. Something's gonna top that, Carter. Thanks for the $10 again. What the fuck is that gonna, what could be worse than getting sawn in half from the genitals all the way up to like the side of your neck? What could be worse than that? I can't think of anything personally. Can you imagine? I'm not gonna say that on a stream, actually. I'll get in trouble. I've been talking about ball sacks a little too much if it comes to streams or videos. I gotta chill out. I gotta chill out with the sack talk, as they say. Jesus Christ. Oh man. Scumbag is here saying, what made Halloween 78 so dope was that Michael was originally meant to be a 21-year-old escaped psych patient rather than a horror villain. He's not even psychotic in the old sequels. That's tough to say. I feel like you definitely see him losing his fucking mind in these movies. Like, he's definitely crazy. You can't look at someone who's just going after people without any emotion, no reaction to killing all these people and just, saying there's not something wrong with him. He's definitely a little psychotic, I would say. But I do agree with you. Michael is different in the, oh, excuse me. Michael is definitely different in that original 78 movie, especially because of the way they set him up. You don't see a lot of him from the get-go. You know what I mean? Like adult Michael specifically. You get to see him a little bit. He's like obscured by like the window and all that when he's attacking, and he gets into the car and drives away and all that. That sequence is great, obviously, but you don't see a lot of Michael there. You don't really see too many great shots of him until way later into the movie. Like, obviously when, he's stalking around, you see him behind the bush and all that. You get a pretty clear look at him, of course, but he's more up front and center by the time you get to the third act, which I think is a really nice way to set up your villain. David Gordon Green, I don't think, did that as well as the 78 movie. That's the big thing I give the original film over the David Gordon Green films, but I still really like these movies. I think they're still pretty well done. Probably still some of my favorite sequels, too, for sure. That specifically feature Michael, because the more I think about it, the more I'm like, Halloween 3 is actually one of my favorite movies in this franchise. Carrie, if you're still here. Yes. There you go. Carrie, yeah, Halloween 3, all the way. Love it. Saying, call me a goober, but when does it release on Screambox? You're not a goober, Carrie. The reason you don't know this is because there is no release date for when it comes out on Screambox. All we know is that I've seen David Howard Thornton reply to a bunch of comments saying that it is coming out sometime in November, but there's not a specific day. But sometime in late October, early November. I think we had someone earlier saying that it's rumored to come out even earlier than that on the 24th of October, if I'm remembering correctly, or, maybe I'm just spitballing here. But hopefully soon. Hopefully as soon as fucking possible. That would be great. that would be awesome. Hopefully it doesn't get spoiled because it releases tomorrow. Why can't it just release on Screambox the same day? Great question, Easton. My guess is that probably because Bloody Disgusting just took over Screambox. If I'm getting this right, once again, the whole business side of shit, that's not really my forte. But as to what I'm seeing from like the Twitter accounts from like Brad Miska, John Squires, all the people in charge of Bloody Disgusting, it seems like they have just taken over at Screambox, and that's why you're seeing like new. They're gonna have a new interface on there, I believe, later in the month, where it's a lot more accessible. I remember seeing John Squires tweet about that. I'm pretty sure they just took over, and they're still figuring everything out. So that's probably why we're not getting a same day release, is my guess. But that would be really nice. That would be really convenient, so that because like way more people are going to see it tomorrow. So you're probably going to be at a higher risk of something getting spoiled, which sucks. But I would just recommend avoiding. Just avoid everything. And of course, as you know, I will be doing a non-spoiler review at the beginning of my reviews that lead into some kind of crazy spoilery talk. But I'll always give you a warning before I start talking spoilers. So no worries. The H40 timeline is still my favorite. You know, Jasa, I think even if they don't stick the landing, it's probably still going to be one of my favorites. I mean, these are 3 of my favorite movies from the entire franchise as a whole. Like the original, 18, and Kills, which Kills is maybe like number 6 on my list, number 6, number 5, but it's still up there. You know, it's not like the bottom of the barrel. There's 13 of these movies now. It's definitely not in the bottom 3. I know what my bottom 3 looks like. I know. I'm not going to say that. Gotta know when to not make a stupid joke. Jesus. Lighting Ghost throwing $5 in there. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Showing more love to my favorite YouTuber. Oh, God, you're just going to make me cry on stream, aren't you? Thanks for everything you do. Lighting Ghost, thank you for everything you do. I couldn't do any of this without you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for being a channel member. Thanks for all the support during the stream. I appreciate you, man. All the love. All the love. Thank you so much. Favorite YouTuber like me? Really? I don't do anything. I just talk. I appreciate it though so much, Lighting Ghost. You're the best. You're the best. Thank you. Hopefully the kill count is higher in this one, Marvel Lord. You are getting right into the stuff that I want to talk about. Yes. Oh, kill count, baby. What is gonna be the kill count of this movie? Well, I think even if this movie was 90 minutes, I would still guess a big kill count, but just a reminder, it's 2 hours and 20 fucking minutes. This kill count's going to be way higher than the last movie, like by a long shot. I would bet money on it. I have not seen it yet. I know some people probably in the chat know the answers, but it's definitely up there. I would say like 30s, maybe even to the 40s. Crazy. I know. Crazy thoughts, but I could see 30 or 40. 30 to 40 kills is my guess right now. Favorite Ghostface killer, Jill or Jake? I'm going Jill because I'm kind of ass. I'm kind of an assy Ghostface killer. That's funny as fuck. Recently saw Drag Me to Hell. Ooh, nice, man. I love that movie. And thought it was a bloody good time. Highly recommend. That scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid. Dude, that's another one. I've been saying that a lot lately, but I was a scaredy cat as a kid, just in case you didn't know. That one really, that one and Monster House were like the 2 movies that just, I don't know why. Like I avoided them like the plague for the longest time. Even into my adulthood, I remember like people recommending, oh, we should watch Drag Me to Hell. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm just not, I don't want to watch that. No, it's a great movie though. It's really scary. It's really well written. Justin Long is amazing in that movie. I can't remember the girl's name from that movie. I know it's someone like huge and I should know this, but been a minute since I've seen it. Like I said, that's one I need to buy. I know there's a really cool steelbook of that I've seen. That one I gotta add to my shelf though. I love that movie a lot. Love it. Ooh. Our theater put up a warning on Facebook about Terrifier 2. I hope they don't back out and pull it. Uh-oh. You know, I hope they don't. Obviously, I hope they don't. But isn't that kind of exciting? Like, in a weird sort of way. Isn't that kind of exciting to think that, like, a movie is so fucking crazy, they might have to pull it? Like, and a lot of us are going to be able to see that in theaters tomorrow. Maybe that's just me, but I'm like over the fucking moon to be seeing something this messed up in a theater. It'll probably be the most messed up movie I've ever seen in the theaters. Like, when you think about it, I don't know if anything will ever be able to top it. Oh, and yes, you heard correctly. The animated movie Monster House. Yes, it gave me nightmares for forever. The trailer for it was terrifying. Oh, you think I'm joking? No, go watch the trailers, man. Go watch it from a kid's perspective. It's terrifying. This is a horror movie for kids, man. What the fuck? That's another movie I've actually come to love in my old, ripe age of 37. But yeah, let me tell you, that one, I don't know why, that one just gave me nightmares. That one, and especially Drag Me to Hell. That ending scene, dude, that fucked me up for forever. Holy crap. But yeah, I'm really excited for Terrifier 2. But like I said, there's an article in the description of this video talking a little bit about just like what the feel is going to be and all that. He also compares it to A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 mixed with something like Saw, which I think is interesting. He kind of goes into why he feels that way about it. Kind of like it has this like contemporary feel while also pulling some stuff from like retro 80s slashers, like the kills and the feel of those movies, mixed with a more like contemporary modern story, which to me is like the best of both worlds. That sounds perfect in my opinion. I think that's great. I really think this movie's going to be awesome. Like, I know we all had, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm even kind of in this boat about the first Terrifier. The plot's, not much to write home about. But considering that they made that movie on $35,000 and the acting's actually pretty decent, the practical effects are amazing, it's shot pretty well, the performance from David Howard Thornton is like a 10 out of 10. I think that's something pretty impressive. Considering all of that, that's pretty fucking awesome. And now this movie's got a pretty decent budget as well. I'm just excited. Scumbag, I'm just kidding. I'm 24. I just like the joke. I just like to I like to throw facts out there when I'm in mid-sentence that are just completely wrong. Cause it's funny. It just makes me laugh. I like to do that on live streams a lot. So sorry for any confusion I may have caused, but Jake just likes to be silly. I can't help it. I can't help it. We didn't go to see Terrifier tomorrow. We didn't go to see... What? Are you from the future, Arthur? You didn't go... You should go. If you're from the future, go do it. Go make it happen. You should do it. It's awesome. Jake always playing. Always. Oh, man. Sadly, I can't watch Terrifier 2 since my movie theater doesn't have the movie. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. If it makes you feel any better, I got to drive an hour tomorrow to go see it. So, but I do hope everyone else enjoys the movie tomorrow. Well, Chosen Vader, like I was talking about earlier, you will be able to watch it on Screambox in probably like less than a month. So, hey, at least there's that. It's coming. We'll all be able to see it at home, which is going to be nice too. So, there you go. It's coming. It's coming. I'm just excited. I'm just fucking pumped for it, man. I mean, Art the Clown. I think I've talked to you guys about how fucking nice this cast and crew has been to me over the years and so supportive of my page. And I just think that's awesome. These are clearly very nice people, and they made a fucking dope horror movie that I can't stress this enough. People are raving about on Twitter. I mean, I have seen one slightly negative review, and it wasn't even that bad. Everything else, there's been like a flood of positive reviews about this. I'm so excited. I don't know. I'm just like, fuck, what am I in for? Hopefully I'm not going in with too high of expectations, but I'm very excited for it. I think it's going to be fucking crazy. All these new sequels we are getting from old classics, but still no Gremlins 3. Seriously, though, I would love a Gremlins 3. That would be fun. Be some nice spooky action there. What I really liked, Jesus Christ. Okay. We can make gross, dirty jokes, but you take it to a point and you get blocked. I'm sorry. Sorry. I got a little distracted there. All these new sequels we are getting from old classics, but still no Gremlins 3. I would love this. It would be a nice little touch of spooky in all of our more scary movies. I actually really enjoyed The Munsters, speaking of which. I digged that a lot. So it was just nice to get something spooky. It was nice to get something spookier as opposed to the scarier stuff. I like getting a mix of everything. Something spooky, something absolutely balls to the wall, fucking crazy, bloody insane, like Terrifier 2. I like it all, man. I'm not complaining. I just like spooky stuff. Lightning Ghost is throwing another $2 in there saying, gotta go, see you on the stream Friday. Bye, y'all. Lightning Ghost, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your night on this hump day. It's definitely not an old joke that I'm referencing there. Definitely not. Definitely not at all. God, Carter's also throwing $2 in there. Thank you so much, Carter. Saying Gremlins 3 with Christopher Columbus. Ooh. Yeah, so this was, was he the director of Gremlins, or was he he's the director, I'm pretty sure. I know he directed the Harry Potter movies too. I know he's written some stuff as well, but yes, I agree. I would think that would be a good choice for sure with Christopher Columbus. The director, not the butthole that's sailed over to America. Just to clarify. Just to clarify. Sorry, Jake, I missed it. Was looking up to see if Terrifier 2 will be at my theater. Ooh. I hope it is. Hope you can still get seats. Speaking of which, Carrie, might want to. I would buy those as soon as possible. I hear some people. I actually saw Bloody Disgusting retweet some stuff from people who were saying like, "Oh shit, I'm not going to be able to see this." Like, bought tickets too late. I had to buy my tickets like I bought them the moment they released because I'm like, I cannot miss this. And I even bought tickets for the showing down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I like I said, I had to miss that. Was worried about the storm down there. I just didn't want to get in the crossfire of that. My brother was also going to go with me, and I didn't want to put him in harm's way either. So we just decided to stay home. Makes me very sad, but we stayed home, and I better to be safe than sorry, as they say, right? So. What horror character can provide a great crossover with Art the Clown? If you have one, can you get tights? Can you get the rights and make a movie? That would be fucking awesome. Daniel, I've talked about this a million times. I would do anything to fucking be in Terrifier 3. Like, I'll stand in the background. I'll eat a fucking Slim Jim. Whatever you want, Damien. If you're watching this, I'm talking to you, Damien. It's like some guy named Chad on the other side. He's like, fuck, dude. Relax. Damien, though, if you're watching, please just put me in Terrifier 2. I'll do anything. I'll run around. I'll be the water boy and just have me in the background. I'll just do like that and I'll run off. That's it. You don't need a guy to do that at one point in the movie. Come on. I'll do it. Ty's got a good answer to this question, though. Maybe Sam from Trick or Treat. Both similar vibes, spooky Halloween vibes put together. I think what's so funny about Art the Clown is the beef they kind of have, like the Terrifier people. They have this like beef with all the Halloween movies. They're shitting on them and all that, which I think is hilarious. So I think like maybe Art the Clown versus Michael. I don't think that movie would happen, but it would be fucking dope if it did. I would lose my mind. That would be a pretty good two characters to fight, I think. I almost wish there was another big, huge slasher that was really recognizable, like Art the Clown, that was coming up. Excuse me. Like up and coming right now. Also from a low budget movie or something, like just another slasher franchise. And then you could pit those two together. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Think about like Lake Placid and Anaconda. Those came out around the same time, and then eventually they met up in a movie together too. They were the big creature features of the late 90s, early thousands, and then bam, there you go. Oh, Tori's saying, I just read something that Sam is going to end up killing Mindy in Scream 6. I don't think it's true, though. Thoughts? Probably not. I mean, we got a lot of people just talking crazy stuff about Scream 6. It's nutty. It's nutty stuff. I don't know. A lot of people are pitching theories right now and pitching ideas for characters. Well, we're just going to have to see. I'm not trusting anything until I see some of this official shit. There's a lot of people coming up saying their sources and stuff. I just don't know. You can't just, it's no offense towards those people. It's just when you come up and you claim to be this big source and all that, not everybody's a source. So it's just tough for me to believe everything. I think that actually could be cool though. If you have Sam like accidentally killing Mindy or something at one point, it's like, oh fuck. And then she gets blamed for the murders. That could actually be kind of cool. That could be kind of sick. Imagine Art the Clown and Pennywise being good friends. Actually, that could be kind of dope. That came out around the same time, 2016, 2017. That would be kind of sick. I would love to see that happening. Maybe not being good friends, though. I kind of want to see them, like, attack and kill each other, like, or try to kill each other. That personally, I think that would be dope. There can only be one clown. There can only be one. I want to hear Pennywise say that. There can only be one. Oh. I can't do Pennywise that well. I tried. Scream 5 was good. I agree, Damon. I liked me some Scream 2022. And Scream 2023 is coming out next year. It's going to be called Scream 2. It's going to be called Scream 2. You can't tell me otherwise. But Ty is also talking about another movie, which, speaking of which, we have some news updates, some breaking news on some other horror movies that I want to segue into just real quickly. Talking about Evil Dead, we got a brand new screenshot from it. Ty, let's talk about this comment real quick, and then I'm going to talk to you about a brand new screenshot we just got from the new Evil Dead movie coming out next April. So Ty is talking about another fun Evil Dead movie with the Necronomicon can be the catalyst for team-up and versus movies. Marvel is having Secret Wars. Well, horror can have a multiverse too. It just has to be written well. Hey, fuck yeah, man. Not the first time the Necronomicon has showed up in other horror franchises too. Just saying. As we know, old Jason is from the Necronomicon. He's from that. As we learned from Jason Goes to Hell. So, but yeah, I'm just so excited for this new movie. It looks fucking sick. Let's get this picture up because I want to talk about this brand new photo from Evil Dead Rise. Kind of one of our first. Oh crap! One of our first set pictures. And it is as bloody as it should be. Let me tell you, if it wasn't this bloody, I would be kind of upset. And it's pretty fucking nasty. There's also something really hilarious going on in the picture, which kind of makes me fucking crack up. And once again, let me just upload this so you all can see it because it's fucking gross. And also, we'll talk about it. We got some Five Nights at Freddy's news too. So here's this image I was just talking to you guys about. This is Evil Dead Rise, baby. This is going to be a hallway covered in blood and limbs, as you can see. And the funniest thing about this picture is to the left, you can see a guy with a broom or like a mop, and he just looks done. He's like, fuck this. I thought it was just going to be a little puddle of blood. I'm not cleaning this whole hallway. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but that's the vibe I'm getting from that guy to the left there in the back. So, funny stuff. He's just done. It's like, screw this, man. I'm not doing that. Regardless, though, if you guys are Evil Dead fans, that has me stupid excited. I'll probably be talking about it in a video tomorrow. I'm so excited. Can't wait to see I can't wait to see some more limbs get hacked off and shit. If you guys remember from the Evil Dead remake, oh my god. Crazy. Malik is saying, what's up, Jake? Did you hear the news about Bill Skarsgård playing Count Orlok in a Nosferatu remake? Yes, it's very exciting stuff. And Sam Raimi directing a Magic remake. Very interesting choice. Very obscure movie for him to be remaking. I read a little bit about that too. A lot of great horror coming our way. Hell yeah. Some really exciting stuff. Malik, I wish I was like 3 different people so I could just cover all of it. I saw the Nosferatu stuff, and typically whenever I talk about Robert Eggers, just nobody cares on this page, which makes me kind of sad. But I love Robert Eggers. I'm very excited for that he's moving forward with the Nosferatu thing. This was announced like a long time ago. It makes me a little sad Anya Taylor-Joy is not going to be a part of it though, because Bill Skarsgård and Anya together, holy shit, that would be fucking nuts. What a cast that would have been. But I know they're casting like basically another blonde girl to be in it. I can't remember. Oh god, I can't remember her name. But it's like someone where it's like, yeah, oh, I know this person. This works. I could see this person playing that role. So I'm just excited for any Robert Eggers thing, man. I mean, The Northman was fucking fantastic from earlier this year. I don't talk enough about that. I'm always down. And and Sam Raimi doing a horror, directing another horror movie. Fuck yeah. Always down for that. Remake, original, whatever. Sam Raimi's doing it, I'm there. Even Multiverse of Madness, I had a good time with for the most part. I've watched it. That is, man, you watch that movie a few times and you're just like, this kind of sucks. Like the first time you watch it, you're like, cool, Sam Raimi. And then you watch it again and you're like, man, it's kind of not great. But still enjoy parts of it, I guess is the point. Bill Skarsgård is killing it lately. Absolutely. He's in Barbarian, and he's doing the Crow remake. He's Pennywise. I can't do it. I tried. Julian, to answer your question, you put in. Just for the record, if I'm not responding to something, I don't know. I got nothing on that. I don't know who that is. If he's gonna be in Terrifier, this person is gonna be in Terrifier 2. That'd be awesome. But I have no idea. I don't know, Julian. I couldn't tell you. But I'm sorry if I can't get to your question. Sometimes I'm just like I don't know who that is, so I can't really respond. But yes, hopefully for you, Julian, that person's in there. Corian is saying Corey is saying hello. How's it going? Did you check out Mr. Harrigan's phone? No, I got the notification for it actually literally right before I went live. I didn't know it was coming out today, actually. So I'm going to check it out soon. If I have some time tonight, I will check it out for sure. Got to work on the movie a little more tonight, but then we'll, hopefully I'll have some time to watch something. I got to watch that. I got to watch the Dahmer show. I just got to make some time, man. Got to make some time. What the fuck happened to Melissa Barrera's film Bed Rest? Was supposed to release this month, if I remember correctly. Ooh, I hope it comes out. I want to say Bed Rest comes out like... I want to say like last time I read about that was this weekend it comes out. But, you know, there's so much coming out this weekend. I gotta focus. I gotta focus on certain things. Unfortunately, I can't watch everything. I just don't have a lot of time, unfortunately, these days. But I will absolutely be setting some time aside for... Terrifier 2 and Hellraiser, for sure. So I'm very excited for those two. Those are the ones I'm going to be checking out no matter what. So Arthur's talking about Eight-Legged Freaks. This was the first horror movie I ever watched, Arthur. I love that movie. Oh, it's awesome. It's like, what does that remind me of? The Ghostbusters director. Ivan Reitman. It reminds me of his style. I don't know if it's him. I don't think it's him directing, if I'm remembering correctly, but it feels like an Ivan Reitman movie. Couldn't think of his name for whatever reason, but yes, it very much so feels like that. I love that about that movie. It's very goofy and fun. David Arquette's in it too, Scream fans, so check it out. It's a fucking banging spider movie. David Arquette's not banging a spider in it, just to be clarified. It's just a banging movie that also features big... You get it. Never mind. I will probably... so I still want to do a video on the Munsters. I just haven't had time. I want to do a video on the Dahmer series as well. You know, I'll tell you what, Corey. let me give you some advice. Don't try to make a 90-minute movie on $5,000 because you end up doing everything yourself, unfortunately. Me and Matt are doing, like, all of the post-production work at this point, which makes me a little sad. But we're getting it done. I'm excited. After this month, we should pretty much have the thing done because we don't have to do music now. We just found out we could use... basically all the music we wanted to do and not have to record covers, which is nice. So I'm just excited. Jake's just a tired man right now. Just don't have a whole lot of time. Got to prioritize certain things, and I would love to watch all these things because I'm very interested in all of them. I just don't have the time. It's crazy. Carrie is saying, was that a joke towards Hump Day? Probably. I can't remember what I said, but yeah. Yes. Hump Day. Ha! Remember when we all said that? Or am I just getting old? Was it just me? Was it just me who thought that? Maybe. Really pumped to see Red Right Hand. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I hope you dig it, Corey. I hope you dig it. This Halloween, what costume will you use? Well, I dressed up as Mr. Incredible in last year's video, and nobody got that was a joke. So that's fine. I'll probably wear something for real this time because with the Mr. Incredibles thing. I thought that was funny that I'm this horror guy and I dress up as Mr. Incredible, but no one got it. That's okay. It's all right. I'll probably, I don't know what I'll go as on Halloween. I will be in Florida this Halloween, which I can't wait for. I'm finally going to Halloween Horror Nights. Haven't been able to do that ever in my life. So pumped. Oh, David banging the spiders. Yes. Hump Day with David Arquette and the Spiders. Yeah, sounds like the name of a ska band. Hump Day with the Spider. What am I saying? Tom, hello, Jake. What's up, Tom? Hello, Tom. What's up? How's it going? Do you think we will see the finished product of the Five Nights at Freddy's? This was the other update I had, which I completely forgot about, Malik. We'll get into that in a second. Do you think we will see the finished product of the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics before they start filming, or will we have to wait until on-set photos are released? Well, so we got that one picture of them like doing the sculptures. Obviously, that's not a finished product, and Malik here is looking for the finished thing. He wants to see what it looks like. I'm sure we'll get some set photos. Like, I'm sure we'll get some set photos and like pictures of them working on it, you know, so we can get a better look at it. It's coming from Blumhouse, so they'll definitely overmarket the shit out of this for sure. I don't want to say that's a diss on Blumhouse. It's more of a diss on Universal for the marketing team and all that, but regardless, I'm excited. I don't know the director, which makes me a little scared. So let's talk a little bit about that real quick. So Jason Blum had tweeted earlier today, check out my page in a couple hours. We got some crazy fucking updates coming. And everyone's like, is this FNAF? Is this Five Nights at Freddy's? What's happening here? So Jason Blum tweets out some old news. Jim Henson's Creature Shop is working on our animatronics. We found that out about, I believe, a month ago, I want to say, which is really exciting stuff. If you don't know anything about Jim Henson's Creature Shop, they're like the most prolific fucking creature effects team ever, maybe. Like, they've done, name a famous puppet from something, they've probably done it. Yoda is one that comes to mind. I know they did some of the Farscape puppets, which is super underrated sci-fi show if you've never seen Farscape. But that's really good news. But then they have Emma Tammy as the director. Now, this is someone who directed a movie for, if I'm remembering correctly, I can't remember, the Blumhouse Into the Dark series on Hulu. So there's like, Blumhouse has this weird series on Hulu. It's basically like, it's almost like a TV show where it's like an anthology series, a bunch of movies that come out on there, and they're all directed by these up and coming directors. It's actually really cool. Some of them are really good. I've never seen the one that Emma Tammy directed before though, but she's the director slated to direct this one. I read the plot, the description of it though, and it just doesn't, it sounds very serious. Like, it sounds very serious and dark, and I just feel like she's maybe a weird choice for a movie that is probably going to be much sillier and PG-13. But regardless, hey, I'm interested. I'm excited. We were kind of talking about directors, like in a past Five Nights at Freddy's update, and I was talking about like mainstay Blumhouse directors. This is going to be a big movie. And I'm like, oh, maybe like Christopher Landon or like Scott Derrickson, I feel like would be a weird choice, but maybe like someone like that status, like a bigger director. And they're giving it to like a younger director, which I just think is a little weird, but I'm here for it though. I'm ready to check it out. I'm excited. I know the two directors I had already previously mentioned are very busy right now working on other projects. So maybe that's part of it too. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I think it's an interesting choice, but at least it's not Timo Varensola. You know, Locke, you have a good point. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. And also, you know, another thing that's not fair about all of that I just said, I haven't seen Emma Tammy's Into the Dark movie. I haven't seen it, but from what I've read from it, I watched the trailer too. It just feels like it's got a darker tone. It feels like it's going to be much more darker and not as like something like really goofy and silly, you know, like how Five Nights at Freddy's kind of is. So I'm still excited to see it. Still excited for it, of course, but we'll have to see. And yes, some Spawn movie news today, if that's something that interests you. It's a horror-oriented comic, so I'm pretty stoked. Hell yeah. I'm excited for it. You know, I'll check it out for sure. I'm not a big fan of that original movie. I know a lot of people do really love it, but I'm like, yeah about it. But it's cool, a concept for a character, so I'll definitely check out the movie when it comes out, so for sure. Jasa is saying, real quick, Jake, I'm gonna go finish season 3 of Daredevil and hop back at a later time. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Jasa. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Enjoy Daredevil. Shit's awesome. From what I've seen, it's fucking dope. Got into some Daredevil a little recently, which was cool. So, like about a month ago, but that's recent to me, I guess. Last weekend I saw Smile and it was good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Smile was a lot of fun. Felt very familiar, but I think it had some really nice stuff that makes it stand on its own. You know, it feels like its own movie for sure, even if it's definitely borrowing from some of its other predecessors from the 2010s. But I loved it. Smile was awesome. It was probably one of my favorites of the year, honestly. Sorry, I had to drink out of my vase real quick, since I know I'm going to get a comment about it. Fuck it. But yeah, we have gone off the rails on this Terrifier 2 stream, let me tell you. We've gone off the rails. Talking about fucking killer animatronic Fazbears, and not so much killer clowns as much. But I'm still very excited for Terrifier 2. 2 hours and 20 minutes, though. I think the thing that I'm slightly worried about, but also kind of interested in, is like, is that 2 hours and 20 minutes of Art the Clown killing people, or is this going to be a really intricate plot with like a bunch of characters and all that? We haven't seen like we have seen a lot of characters from like the trailer, the clips that they've released this week. Like, of course, we have seen some characters, but it's not like it's not like a whole bunch of characters. So not like a Scream movie amount of characters, of main characters, that is. I don't know how many characters are going to be like just meat bags, lambs for the slaughter, or how many characters are going to be like a fully developed, like functional character that progresses the plot forward. I'm very curious to see what they do with that, if anything. We'll have to see. I hope it's a little more character oriented, but of course, I want to see Art the Clown kill some people in some really brutal ways. I wonder if we go into Art the Clown's backstory too, now that I'm thinking about it. That would be kind of dope. I don't want to have all the answers about Art the Clown because he's a mysterious figure. He's some dude that dresses up as a clown and kills people. That's something, but we'll probably learn about how he's able to come back every single time. That seems to be something Damien's going to be explaining in this movie. That's exciting. I'm just pumped. Ty is saying we need a Brightburn sequel where he is an adult coming back for the girl from the first movie. Ooh. Almost like a Homelander or something, you know? That could be fucked up. But like he's like the only one there, you know? He's like kind of conquered the world and shit. I liked Brightburn. I don't think it was great, but it was a really good idea. For sure. I think it has potential as a series. Evil Superman. Great idea. Really great idea. Corey, Terrifier 2 will be streaming on Screambox in November at some point. We don't have a release date yet, but soon. Tid is saying, ooh, you got a cool tattoo sleeve with all the horror icons on your arm. I was wondering if I could DM you pics on Twitter. Could I get a live reaction on the stream? Yeah, send it to me. Absolutely. I'll check it out. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. On my phone and ready. Locked is saying Jake being a background actor drinking out of his giant ass mug on Terrifier 3 confirmed. Let's make it happen, everybody. Go and message Damien Leone on Instagram and say, you know, if you're gonna make Terrifier 3, I just really think you should have this YouTuber KillJoy Jake with his gigantic vase of a drinking glass in the background at one point. Just have him back there. Why not? Damien, here's what I'll say. If you and David Howard Thornton want to slice me in half from the genitals up, I'm down. I'm down. As long as it's fake, obviously. I'll get covered in blood. I don't care. I'm ready. All right, Anthony, I'm checking this out. Oh, nice. Holy crap. This is awesome. He's got a Pennywise. Nice. Hannibal Lecter, too, and a Jigsaw and a Ghostface. Nice. That's fucking awesome, dude. Hell yeah. This is like kind of similar to what I'm looking for. Good shit. Oh, and you got another one. A little Michael and a little Gremlin too. Fuck yeah. Oh, some good stuff. I love it. Some good ink, man. Sick. And a little Freddy too. Oh my god. That's fucking awesome. That's really detailed, man. Nice. I think it's awesome, to answer your question. What do I think? I think it's fucking dope. I want something like that at some point. I'm going to do my whole right arm and my whole left leg, I think, is what I'm thinking. I've always been interested in doing a little tattooing up at some point. So good stuff. I love it. Have to be adult now and also say hey to Craven before I close down here at work. Have fun, Jake, but not too much fun. Ooh, I might have a little bit of fun. I don't know what I'm saying about that though. Carrie, thank you so much. Appreciate you for hanging out. And tell Craven I say hello. Tell him I say, howdy hey there, fella. Exactly that. Howdy hey, fellers. What's up? Exactly that. Write it on down, send it in a little letter to him. It'd be awesome. The trailer for Violent Night came out today as well. I have not watched it yet, but I hear it's like not as much of a horror movie as I thought. David Harbour from Stranger Things basically playing a crazy Santa Claus, but it's like more of an action movie, and it's really going to be very violent as the title would suggest. So I guess we already have Silent Night, Deadly Night for a movie that's going to be something fucking horror Santa. So Action Santa is up next. Obviously, that's just the natural order of things. I've seen the reviews and they said that each character has their time to develop. Fuck yeah. Music to my ears. That's what Damien has promised us in this nice little interview that I was talking about earlier over on Bloody Disgusting. He said some really interesting things about the film. I'm so hyped. Like, I'm so hyped for it. I really think it's going to be the best horror film of the year. Maybe. It's going to be tough to top Barbarian and X, though. Let me tell you. My Mount Rushmore this year so far is probably those two for sure. And maybe Terrifier 2 up there, as well as VH. I'm guessing my top 4 is going to be Barbarian X, Terrifier 2, VHS 99. Maybe not so much in that order, like somewhere around there, but those are the movies I'm highly anticipating the most from the entire year. But it's tough to say, man. There's so many good horror movies still even yet to come for the rest of the year. Like, there's been amazing. It's been amazing, and like September was fucking crazy. There's so many good movies. And then over the summer, we got a lot of good stuff. Brand new Jordan Peele, Scream from earlier in the year. I actually really like the new Texas Chainsaw. Hot take. It's a lot of good stuff. I thought it would have been a horror movie, but it's action, and I'll see it regardless. Talking about Violent Night, I'm assuming. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, it's still fucking balls to the wall wacky. You know, it's Santa Claus beating up and killing people. That's fucking crazy. Like, I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Slashers in suits. Slasher in suits. Excuse me. Didn't mean to mispronounce there, my good dude. I thought Terrifier 2 was going to be streaming tomorrow. I know. It fucking sucks. But I was talking about Bloody Disgusting earlier. Give them a break. I know this kind of blows. But Bloody Disgusting, I guess Bloody Disgusting just took over Screambox. I'm not like 100% on all the dates and all that bullshit. But it seems like they have just like basically taken over it sometime this year, and like they have a whole new interface coming out for the streaming platform. It's going to be a lot like even better than how it was. That's at least promised to us by John Squires. So that I'm excited. I get it. I get it. They're still figuring some things out. They couldn't just do an early release same day as the theatrical release, unfortunately, which makes me sad. But I'll be watching it as soon as possible. I'm gonna be honest with you though, man. I gotta take a night off. I'm gonna work on the movie for a little bit after the stream is over, but like I gotta take some time to just like close my eyes and not do anything for a little while. I've been burning the midnight oil every night for the past like 2 days, so I really need to sleep tonight. But at some point I will watch Chucky. I kind of had to sacrifice covering it because I got to work on the movie. It's just it's a priority at this point. I wish I would have gotten more of it done last month, but it's just been a lot. There's been a movie every Friday to review. It's a lot of work. It's not just I love just going to the theaters and enjoying a movie, but I gotta review these things. I gotta talk about it. I'm way too excited just to keep it all down here. I'm just gonna explode if that happens. I'll just turn into guts. Just spray blood all over the walls. It'll be bad. Someone's gonna have to clean that up, it'll just be awful. I'm pumped for Scream 6. When can we expect to see Red Right Hand? I know it takes time, and also I'm not rushing. Well, Corey, we are trying to get it out to you as soon as physically possible. Hopefully December 20th will be the release date. Like I said, we've already started. So we started editing it, so we're getting there. I'm very happy with it so far. It's very gross, very good stuff. I hope you guys like it. December 20th, though, this year. Should be done. We should have, like, 90% of the film done by the end of the month. And then we're going to do, like, some just, like, polishing, basically. To put it into some simple-ass terms. Like, just a little polishing, a little coloring, a little music. Thankfully, I'm not doing that. We have another person doing all the coloring and all the music, all the sound design. I'm just kind of putting the rough cut together. And we got a few other people doing passes on it. And then it'll be out on December 20th. Putting a lot of fucking crazy work into this. Let me tell you, a lot of people are, not just me. I said earlier, I'm like, oh, me and Matt are doing all the work. We're doing a big chunk of the work, but my brother Noah is doing all the sound design. He also did all the sound for the music. He's awesome. He's fucking killing it. So, all the love to him. All the love to him too. And Andrew, Andrew, if you're out there somewhere, all the love to you. Thank you for doing the coloring, and Steve for doing even more coloring. All the love to you guys. All the love. David Coe throwing $2 in there. David, thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate the support. Spoiler, art will kill multiple people in Terrifier 2. Psh. God. I'm just kidding, David. I hope so. I would actually be disappointed otherwise. I was just gonna quit I was just gonna quit after that spoiler. No, but David, thanks for the $2, man. I appreciate it. I hope Art kills at least 2 people. At least 2. Better happen. Comes out tomorrow. Heck yeah. I'm excited. Terrifier 2, baby. Some nasty ass shit. I'd like to see the advanced viewing tomorrow. Damn work. I'm sorry, Brian. I love your profile picture is fucking metal though. Is that like a bat person at the beach? It's fucking awesome. Holy shit. Oh, that's fucking metal, dude. That's fucking sick. Nice. Yeah, so Brian, at least there's a showing on Friday by you. There's only a Thursday showing here, which I think is really bizarre. I don't know why that is. I can't find show times for any other days. Like, it's literally just there's one showing tomorrow and that's it. Like, if my car breaks down or something, I'm fucked. I got to drive an hour out there too. I'm like, oh God, hopefully not. But so check it out Friday though, if you can. That'd be awesome. I'm jealous. I'm jealous that you also have Friday screenings because I really want to see this one multiple times. I would love to do multiple reviews of it too. I just found out that, what? Lisa, I thought you were going somewhere else with that. I was like, I don't even know what that means, bro. I don't even know. But I'm excited. I'm so pumped. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Little Art the Clown action. But moving into 2023 horror. We're coming to the end of the big horror movies from this year, which is exciting in a lot of ways. We kind of know the whole face of 2022 and what it looks like for horror almost. After this month, we'll pretty much only have like 1 or 2 bigger movies. Like I know we have The Menu in November. I can't really think of too much coming out in December that's like horror that I'm really going to be covering, but I know 2023 holds a lot of really fun movies that I'm so fucking excited for. Insidious 5 being one of them, Scream 6, Scream 2, whatever you want to call it. I'm also really excited for Evil Dead Rise. We were talking about that earlier, gave a little bit of an update. If you guys missed that, this is a brand new picture from Evil Dead Rise. Little bloody nasty shit everywhere, and there's a guy who's got to clean it up to the left there, and he's pissed. He was not expecting this much blood everywhere. He's upset. He's not happy. Got to clean up blood, guts, and testicle sacks. It's not a good time. David is saying almost every reviewer I've watched of Terrifier 2 has said they can't believe it is being shown in theaters due to how graphic it is. David, this is what I'm so excited about with the movie. I really think it's going to be the most disgusting, disturbing movie I've ever seen in the theaters, and that's saying something. I've seen a horror movie basically every single week in the theaters for the past 5 weeks at this point. So I can't believe this is going to be like probably the most disturbing thing I've ever watched in the theater. I can't fucking wait. It's going to be awesome. It's going to go nuts. Gonna go nuts. Billy's mother. There you go. You get one. You get one Billy's mother per stream. There you go. And also, Live Her Alone.
Live Her Alone.
Didn't take that sip fast enough. Dang it. I was like, needed a sip of something. There we go. Yes. All the love for the clown. All the love for Mr. Art. For arts. Artsy fartsy pants. Artsy fartsy pants. That's what we're calling them. Oh, I'm excited. But Halloween Ends too. We got to talk a little Halloween Ends while we're here. You know, why not? I put out a dumb theory today. People don't like it. But you know what? That's what happens sometimes. You put out theories. Some people don't like them, but whether or not you dig that theory or not, we got to talk about something real quick. This picture right fucking here. What's going on here, friends? Because that's just no ordinary rock, in my opinion. That is a big ol' nasty Michael Myers face. I mean, what else could that be? Explain that to me. That's a Michael Myers face in the stone there. That is from the final trailer, if you are unaware, for Halloween Ends. I really think that maybe that's more than an Easter egg. I can't see that just being a weird Easter egg they would implement into a scene. It's just kind of... It's bizarre more than anything. We're also seeing a lot of bizarre behavior coming from Corey Cunningham. There's more to the story than they're letting on from the trailers. I think that's the big thing. I don't know what that is, but I think it's got to be something to do that's a little supernatural. Maybe you don't like the theory that it's the mask that's giving him his powers. Okay, hey, that's totally fine. But I think there's something to it. There's something to the mask. It's something special. Michael is this icon maybe or something in the... I don't fucking know. But something's going on here. So this is just no, you can't tell me this is not a fucking, you can't tell me this is a coincidence. That's, they purposefully did that. Why? I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Maybe it's because it's supernatural. Maybe it's because, Mr. Corey here wants to take on the evil forces of Michael or some shit like that. I don't know. I said this in my video today, though. I really think, I see some love for Zombie in the chat. It's my favorite zombie movie ever. Fuck yeah. Let's go, Brian. You're my favorite person now, Brian. You're my favorite person. I love it. It's one of my favorite movies ever. I love it. Best horror movie score ever, too. Love it. For Halloween Ends, though, something's going on here, I think, for sure. Was Michael a part of a prophecy? Maybe. We're gonna explain Michael a little bit, I think, is what I'm getting at, though. If you don't like the supernatural angle, that's cool. But like I said in my video today, I just think I would almost rather have that, like the supernatural angle where it like semi explains Michael a little bit, than an entire movie that focuses on a brand new character we've never met before. I just don't know if I would like to see that movie, opposed to something like what we're talking about here. That's maybe a little more outlandish. It's a little more strange and not so familiar. But with movies like that, you can get something brand new and something where you've just never seen it before. And that's kind of something you're expecting from the 13th movie in a franchise. If we were getting another same old Michael escapes off the prison bus and all that, I'd be kind of disappointed, honestly. I'd be kind of like, really? Like, we're doing that again? How many times has this franchise done that? And how many more times are they going to do it in the future? I hope not too many. Let's come up with some new things to be scary. Now, Halloween 14's got to come up with something crazier too, in my opinion. And Joseph is screaming to the high heavens, Midsummer is a great horror movie. I fucking feel you on that, man. Joseph, I gotta tell you, you're probably gonna be disappointed by this, but I've seen Midsummer so many times. I'm kind of just like, I'm midsummered out. I have watched this thing like probably 20, 25 times, and I'm like, man, I'm so ready to, I need to watch something else. Why I've seen it so many times is because, well, first of all, I love it. It's a great movie, but it's a perfect movie to get people into like the weirder side of horror. I think it's very digestible for how psychologically traumatizing it is. It's got very familiar characters, it's really easy to get into. Not the craziest story, but it starts really fucked up, it's got a really fucked up opening. It's a really nice blend of silly stuff and like trippy shit and dark stuff too. It's nice. It's a gorgeous horror film. I love it. Maybe Ari Aster's best too, and I'm like the biggest Hereditary fan of all time. But aesthetically, Midsummer definitely has that movie beat. So, we'll say that. Matthew is throwing $5 into the chat. Matthew, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. Saying unpopular opinion, a full-fledged victory for the Shape would make me so happy. Doubt it will happen, but I'd love it. Matthew, I actually don't hate that ending either. I know I've been talking a lot about how, excuse me, I've been talking a lot about how the Shape should die. Michael dies in this one for the first time ever. That would be really cool. But something else they technically haven't done is just, what if Michael killed everybody? Like just fucking everybody that's trying to stop him. Like Hawkins is dead. Laurie is dead. Allison is dead. What does that look like? Like what happens next? Does he just walk back to town and chill? Does he go back to the sewers and the FBI have got to come out, What happens next? I think that would actually be kind of cool. So I would argue, though, Matthew, that technically that isn't the end. Obviously that's technically not the end of Halloween if he's still alive. I mean, maybe he goes to jail, but I think it would just be a little more climactic if he dies. I don't know, but I got to see it first. I got to see it before I believe it, though. I got to see it and then I'll judge and then I'll come to you guys and be like, hey, this is fucking awesome. Or, hey, this is a piece of shit. Hopefully not the latter, but we'll have to see on October 14th. So I cannot wait for that review too. That's going to be a lot of fun. Got to head off now. It's 1 a.m. here. Holy shit. And I'm so tired. Have a good one, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with us as long as you did. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Thanks for all the dope tattoo pics too. Hell yeah. I'm inspired. I'm inspired to do something myself. Teddy is saying, so do you think Damien Leone's next movie will be Terrifier 3? Or will he do another project first and then Terrifier 3? Well, Teddy, so I talked a little bit about this earlier. Damien Leone has already worked on a film called Stream, which is coming from Michael Levy, who is one of the producers and was in the original Terrifier. Now he's just serving as a producer on this new film. I'm honestly really excited to see that one. Stream is about Damien Leone did all the practical effects on that movie too. Just to clarify, Stream is coming out soon too. I funded it on Indiegogo, which I was really happy to do. I love those people so much. But I'm really excited for Stream though, because it's about like a couple or like a family, I believe, that go to this hotel. They get a hotel room at this really nice place, and suddenly all these killers, these masked killers, come in and like take over, essentially. So I'm really fucking pumped for it, man. Stream is gonna be fucking dope. Terrifier 3 will probably be the next like Damien Leone directed movie, but I did want to talk about that one because it looks fucking sick, and I'm excited for it. Technically not the end. Halloween Ends will not be the end, if we're being honest. Michael will come back one way or another, but not in this timeline, Teddy. So this will technically be the end of this timeline. That's what I'm talking about specifically. Of course, Michael's coming back. I mean, Michael is worth too much money to just stay dead. There's no denying that. No denying that at all. Oh, holy shit. CFH Studios. Holy crap. Thanks for the $10. I appreciate that. Glad to finally catch a stream. Have you seen the trailer for Del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities? Yes, and it's filled with horror goodness. It looks fucking dope. That one I'm really excited for. Little anthology series coming from the man, the myth, the legend, fucking Guillermo del Toro. I'm really excited for that. I'm really pumped for that. It looks fucking cool. That comes out in December, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, I think so. Maybe. No, it looks really cool. I'm really excited for it. I think that's going to be good. I'll probably be covering that one for sure. I want to be covering the Chucky series, but like I said, I simply don't have time to stay up and I don't know if I can stay up and do a review. Like, I'm actually, your boy is that tired. I got like 2 hours of work after this stream ends too on the movie. I want to at least put in like an hour or two into editing. So I don't know if I'm going to have too much time to review the Chucky TV series, but I will be. I'm kind of focusing all my efforts on Terrifier 2 and Hellraiser at the moment, but then we'll talk about some other shit in the future, of course. When season 2's over, though, I'll probably just like binge the whole thing, just get through everything, and then I'll do a big review video on Chucky season 2. But I just don't feel like, I don't know, I just don't feel like giving once a week to a show I'm just not all that excited for, unfortunately. I don't want to fake enthusiasm. That's just not, it's not why I'm on YouTube, you know? But Del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities, though, seems fucking dope. Seems fucking sick. I will definitely give it a watch. I don't know why, but I would love to see Damien Leone try to do a ghost movie. Ooh. Probably be really challenging, you know, to do something so out of his range. That would be cool. I'd be interested. Just because it's such a different thing than the slasher genre. Yeah, you know, I think that would be pretty sick. I'm excited to see his writing, like how he can write a story in this new one. That's really exciting to me. I'm excited to see what he does with this. That's bigger and more improved than the last movie, as to what he says. So I'm excited for that. CFH Studios, I didn't even thank you for the $10, by the way. Thank you for the $10. Thanks for the support. I appreciate that. You're the best. You're the best. Coming in here, dropping that. I love it. Thank you. Del Toro's got a really fucking awesome body of work. Speaking of which, I never talk about him, almost ever. Definitely someone who I like his movies, but I was never like obsessed with them. I'm trying to think what's the movie that's like really underrated from him. If I can remember this, I'd love to talk about it. Nightmare Alley's really good. I fucking love that movie. Crimson Peak is so underrated in my opinion. I fucking love Crimson Peak. It's kind of like a romance, like a gothic romance. You know, it's got those vibes to it. But there are a few fucking scares in that movie that are the scariest fucking shit I have ever seen. I don't know. Love that. Pan's Labyrinth obviously is a classic. If you guys haven't seen that, definitely watch that one. But man, I don't talk about Del Toro enough. I just don't. I also love the Hellboy movies too. Great fucking films. But yeah, he's highly recommend if you want to dive into a new director, you're like someone I just haven't gotten into all that much, Del Toro for sure. So got some great stuff. Kronos. Yeah, Kronos is also a good one. I haven't seen that yet, but I've heard great reviews. I believe I read about what that one was about, but love it. I bet it's good. I bet it's good. I haven't seen that one yet though. But he also produced this movie called, it's actually a remake of a movie called Are You Afraid of the Dark? Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, I mean. Yes, that movie scared the fuck out of me as a kid, and I've said that a million times, I know, but that one, honest to God, fucked me up. Like, that was so scary. It's about these little tiny, like, demons, and they're like this small, and they live in the vents of this house that this couple moves into, and it's gross. They have this, like, little tiny voice, like, they talk all gross and nasty. Ugh! They're all slimy and shit. It's on Tubi for free if you're looking for movies about little tiny monsters that are slimy and have high-pitched voices. Yes, I read a little bit about that. Very obscure choice for Sam Raimi to be remaking Magic from 1978 with Anthony Hopkins, I believe, was the lead in that one, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm interested. Listen, I said earlier, anything Sam Raimi, I'm all about. I'm fucking all about anything Sam Raimi, man. So whatever he does next, remake, new movie, whatever, I'm just excited for it. There's always going to be a part of me that's like more excited for an original Sam Raimi, of course, but I'm just pumped. I'm just pumped to see it. Any Sam Raimi, anything, I'm there. Evil Dead will always be one of my favorite franchises. Oh, so good. Is Crimson Peak heavy on the romance? Because I've been curious about it since it came out. Yes, but I think it's worth a watch. Honestly, Ty, it's not like a 10 out of 10 movie or anything, but I think it's really well written and really well acted, and it's pretty fucking scary too. The cinematography is gorgeous. There's a one specific scare that fucked me up. Like, there's a really nice little scare sequence that was really well done. It's very spooky and creepy. It's got that Del Toro feel to it, Watch it though. It's worth a watch for sure. I feel like a lot of people shit on that movie, and it's ill-fated. It's very overdramatic, but don't be shitting on Crimson Peak. I like that movie. When is your Terrifier 2 review coming out? It's coming out Friday morning. So Friday morning, you will be able to see a Terrifier 2 review. Very excited to put that out. Can't wait for you guys to see it. Well, everybody, I'm probably going to peace out. I was going to go for 90 minutes today, and I just realized I'm 3 minutes over that. I'm having so much fun, I didn't even realize that going over my time. So thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for all the support from the awesome people who threw some super chats in there. Thank you to my channel members and Patreon supporters. You guys are the best. It's how how I can keep putting out all this silly content all the time. So thank you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I love you all so much. Such a great time talking horror with you guys. Little Art the Clown, little fucking Halloween, Scream 6 talk. We got into a whole bunch of crazy shit tonight, and that's nice. I love when shit goes off the rails. It's the best streams, in my opinion. Always the most fun. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Peace out. Don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.